Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel we like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. I really enjoy eyeshadow singles, duochromes, multichromes, shopping at Ulta, and today we are going to be looking at what I blew 2,000 Ulta points on. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me, we're getting into it right now. If you are a fan of this eye look, the video should already be up for this. This is my first impressions eye look with the Glamlight and Michaela palette, so definitely check that video out if you have not already. I had 2,000 Ulta points, which equates to $125 worth of store credit, and there was a promo going that ended today that would save you 10% off of a buy online pickup in store order. So it's like, okay, so then my $125 turns into about $140 in total spend. So I decided to go shopping. My loves list at Ulta, or my shopping cart saved for later kind of stuff, is like legion and never ending, and I've had some stuff in there that I've been saving, and I'm like, you know what, at some point if I go to spend my points, I'll probably pick this up then, because I can't rationalize the price for it, but I still want it, so whatever. And here we are. So the first thing is the Juvia's Place Culture palette. Now, I took a little bit of a break from Juvia's Place after their Instagram fiasco, but now that things seem to be kind of settling down again, I was like, okay, I think I'm finally ready to pick this palette up. It's a $38 palette. I'm hoping everything in these items is like fully intact because I didn't inspect anything. Oh yeah, this looks good. I've swatched this palette in store several times, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the shimmers in this palette. The only pressed glitter in here is this one, so like 2 thumbs down for that. But this blue-brown duochrome, you have kind of this like minty blue teal to gold duochrome, really pretty. This like super electric green color, so pretty. And then I love the fact that you have these kind of very grapey purples in here. So I've been eyeing this for a while, but it's $38. So I was like, do I really want to pay $38 for a Juvia's Place palette? No, I don't. But when it was 10% off and I could use my points, I went ahead and picked it up. So that was item number 1. Item number 2, I really went back and forth so many times because number 1, it's a big palette. Like, both of these are big palettes. That's part of why they've been sitting in my loves list for a while, because I tend not to reach for big palettes as much as smaller palettes. But I really loved the swatches of the actual shades that I had looked at. I thought they were really pretty. I thought I would get use out of them. So that's why they were still on my list, despite the fact that they didn't hit like all my criteria. The other palette that was like that is this one. Yeah, it's Morphe. You guys can laugh, it's fine. I laugh at myself. But this is the 35A Up Till Dawn palette, and it's this like pink and green color story, which I've been really into since Lois Cosmetics released the Meet Me in the Underworld palette, which I did not buy, because by the time it got to the United States, it would have been like $60+ to buy the palette and ship it. It's like, eh, that's okay. But this is kind of like the vibrant little sister of that color story, and I like the packaging is pretty cool. Like, I think they did a good job with that. I don't know if, because Morphe has new management now, if they're actually like doing better, or if it's just me in my head thinking they're doing better. I can't really say. But they've upgraded from putting the shade names on the little divider sheet, and they're actually in the palette. I'm in love with that. I love it. It only took them like 20 years to figure it out. But yeah, so this is the color story for this one, and I was super drawn to these like bluey green shades over here. This very like sparkly mint shade I thought looked really pretty, and I love the vibrant pinks. I also really appreciate that this palette doesn't have tons of warm tone neutral browns. You've got like 3 here, you've got like 1 here, you could make the case for about 2 to 3 here, and then everything else is either like pinks or greens. So I was really excited about that. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's been on my loves list, like I said, since it came out, which was like a month plus ago at this point. But I went in store, I swatched it a couple times. I literally like had the swatches on my hand as I came home and like tried to find stuff in my own collection that kind of matched it and couldn't. So I was like, alright, I'll buy another Morphe palette. Hopefully it's better than some of my other Morphe palettes, because I've been kind of disappointed by them in the past. So I'm hoping this will be a better bet for me. Alright, the next thing that was sitting for so long in my loves list, and it was actually in my Sephora cart before it was in my Ulta cart, but now Fenty is over at Ulta. So I went ahead and picked up the Fenty Diamond Bomb How Many Carats. And I have the Daria Diamond Blush and Glow from Natasha Denona, that palette. The only trouble is it's really hard to take with you somewhere, and I really wanted something with this kind of like sparkly finish to it that wasn't going to be so enormous to take with me. So I went ahead and picked this one up, which of course it looks like nothing here, but it's got this like super sparkly finish to it, and I'll just swatch a little bit of it. If you put it like you see, it's like fireworks. I love that. I think that's going to be so great for inner corner. It would be great. Sometimes I like to put things like kind of above my crease in the inner third just to add a little bit of like glitz and sparkle there, and then as a highlighter as well. So I am super excited to have this one into my collection. Originally was $40, so that was why it was sitting in my cart for so long, because that's a lot of money for a highlighter, especially like a super sparkly highlighter. And then the Morphe palette was $27. So those were the other things that I picked up. Okay, so let's talk a little bit of makeup, and then we've got like makeup, pseudo, skincare, fragrance, and hair. Alright, the other thing that I picked up from Fenty was one of the Poutsicle lip stains, and I picked up the shade My Type, which appears to be like a kind of a pinky shade, so I'm really hopeful that this is going to look pretty. Oh, that is very pink. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, that's an interesting texture. Okay. I actually really like that. I was hoping it was going to be like pink enough that I liked it, but not like electric, frosty, cool tone pink. I think this is workable. The formula actually reminds me a lot. There's a Wet n Wild lip formula that's like this. It came out, I want to say it's like the Mega Glass lip products. This actually has a very similar texture, consistency wise. And I believe this was either $21 or $24. I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it was around that price. Alright, then going into sort of my like skincare-ish kind of thing, borderline. I picked up the e.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum. I've had serums like this from other brands in the past, but the ones that I have are probably a year plus old, and I don't know if they expire. If anybody knows, please tell me in a comment down below, because I don't want to throw them away if they would still be good, but since it's going like so close to my eyes, I'm very hesitant to use something that's that old. It got lost in a moving box, recently discovered it. It is what it is. But this one was $8, and it had a lot of really good reviews. There were people that were saying that it was like their 4th and 5th tubes of this that they purchased, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's 3.5 mLs, but it was only $8, and I got the 10% off coupon. So I went ahead and picked this one up to give it a try. Alright, and then I have one fragrance item and one hair care item to talk about. The fragrance item that I picked up is the Pacifica Sunrise Moon fragrance, and this has notes of peach, cardamom, and mandarin. I picked up, oh, where is it? I must have put it down. I picked up one of their other fragrances, and I really liked it. So I was smelling this one in store and thought it also smelled quite good. So I wanted to go ahead and pick this one up too. It's a 1 fluid ounce, and it was $22. So that's what that one looks like, and I love the gradient of the bottle. The other one I have is like blue to pink to purple or something like that. Super cute. But they're a really soft fragrance. They definitely start out very fruity and then dry down a little bit more floral, but it's a very soft, very subtle fragrance. So I really enjoy those. So this is my second one that I picked up. And then the last thing that I picked up was the Briojio Superfoods Banana and Coconut Soft Wave Texture Spray. I don't know what it, no, I know exactly what it is. So the vacation fragrance that came out that has like coconut and banana and like pool boys and lycra smells in it, I have been dying to try that, but because it's online only and it's $60, I'm very hesitant to pick it up. But the idea of having something like banana tropical just like speaks to my soul in the middle of summer. So I ended up picking up this Briojio spray because I needed a new wave spray and it had this banana scent to it that I was just like really vibing with because of that other fragrance. So it smells really good. It definitely has banana and coconut scent to it, and I feel like kind of almost like a high-end hair salon smell too, but it does smell really good, and there's not supposed to be any salt or alcohol in this one, so I'm hoping it will help kind of emphasize the natural wave to my hair. So we'll see. We're going to give it a try. The only thing that I heard about this that was not so great is the fact that the like atomizer is not very good, but I'm hoping I might be able to use the atomizer from one of my other products and just transfer it over and use for this. So we'll see. We'll give it a try. And that is everything for this video. Those are the 7 products that I picked up. I think in total I spent about $40 cash, and everything else was my Ulta points. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye! I had 2007 Ulta points, and that equates, gosh, grammar, English words. It equates to 1,000, oh my god, Heather, are you drunk?